Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Ask the Dropouts, our monthly semi-podcast where you guys can ask us the dropouts. And
mukbang edition!
Mukbang edition! Because we did this like 8 years ago, and I think now we have better equipment, so let's do it again. Right?
Plus, Joey wants to eat.
Yeah, right. All right, guys.
We all want to eat. What are you talking about?
This is how we double up. We like eat and film content, you know?
All right. But before we get to the updates,
Yeah, that's Joey.
Before we get, sorry. I am dead tired, so I haven't slept yet. And it's my second day of staying up because work, then overnight work, then we're doing this. All right, but guys, I am Joey Min, the creative head of Art School Dropouts, and here with me first is Stephanie Pham, the other head of Princess Stephanie. And we have our special guest here is AJKick101, aka Angela Jordan. Oh God. But before that, guys, if you guys like what we do here on our channel, please consider becoming a patron on our Patreon. And you are much faster at saying it, so go ahead, Steph.
Wow, okay. So if you guys don't know what Patreon is, it's basically kind of like a crowdfunding platform like Kickstarter or Indiegogo. But the thing is, it's different because you'll be supporting us for a longer period of time for a smaller amount. Whereas Kickstarter, you know, they're asking for hundreds of dollars in one donation. But you'll also get ongoing perks, like behind the scenes, I guess like games, opportunities you can play with us, like Dropouts and Dragons, which is pretty awesome right now. It's going on. It's like so epic. Joey is actually our dungeon master.
Yes. It's our patron only show right now, and I think we have locked in our characters though, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we're trying to do that, but you guys can check that out. Among all the other perks. And the other thing, guys, if you guys are upcoming filmmakers and you guys want to do action like we do, please consider checking out our ACLfightscenes.com. It's our tutorial series where we teach you guys how we do action, everything from pre-production all the way to post-production. And it's not a stunt thing. It's literally like action filmmaking, and and all of it's
great for filmmakers.
Do as ASDO do.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's get to the updates. All right, updates. So, what have we done this month?
Throwback to MySpace.
Throwback to MySpace.
Whoa.
Basically, obviously for every filmmaker there is an origin story, right? And if you guys didn't see it, check it out. Definitely, holy shit, that really does show my age then, right?
What's MySpace?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kidding.
I was already making movies on there, or at least with my friends, what we wanted to do. So yeah, check that out.
Let us know if you guys used to have MySpace.
Right. That's my first film festival too.
Actually, I do like MySpace. You used to be able to customize things and add music and shit.
Didn't Justin Timberlake buy MySpace and it's actually still running?
He bought it?
I thought so. Like a celebrity bought it and it's still running.
No idea.
Well, the dude that Tom from MySpace, dude, every time he posts shit on Instagram and shit, dude, he's just fishing and billions of dollars, right? Like he cashed out and he's living a good life, so that's pretty awesome.
I'm happy for him.
Right?
He was our first friend.
He definitely was one of my first online friends.
Yeah.
Definitely. He was.
Hope you're doing well, Tom.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. Other things with that. And the other video that we had was what we learned in 2024.
We learned a lot.
Yeah, definitely. We tried to put a lot on us this year. And a lot of projects, especially, one is Gunslinger Mary, definitely. So if you guys haven't checked those things out, please check it out.
Yeah.
Because, the video first, then I'll check out all the other short films that we did this year. It's good, I hope, for you guys.
I hope so too.
Check it out. But yeah, that's our updates. And considering, we're talking about Gunslinger Mary, it's one of the things that we did this year. We have Miss AJKick101 here, the lead for Gunslinger Mary. And please let
What
me know.
updates do you have?
So, been working in the past couple months, pretty much finally putting together...
Good, you should always be working.
Yeah.
I mean, not always, but
But we've been working on, I guess, a long-term project, in terms of putting together finally a Martial Arts 101 course. So that's actually live right now. So you can check it out on AJKick101.com and pretty much purchase it over there, where you guys can, if you are either curious about like what you would do it in a martial arts class, or even just kind of wanting to get back into it, even though you practiced like a while ago, honestly, this is a great refresher course, and you just get right into it. And there's a 12-week like challenge along with it too. So even after you finish the course, you guys can follow along with that and keep up with your training. And then you can also just, you know, work out with the community and stuff too over here. So yeah. That's it. Martial Arts 101. Check it out.
That was all in one breath. You guys notice? This is like...
Right? That's lung capacity there.
Well, you could take your time and explain it. But yeah, guys, check it out. If you guys are interested, I took a look at it too. If you guys are interested, please check it out. I think it's great for beginners or even people who definitely need like a refresher on like this kicking stuff. And why not kick it with AJKick101, right? The basics to get up and keep on kicking. You like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
That works. I mean, that's definitely it. I mean, I guess with that, we could probably just go into the questions.
Yeah.
All right, questions.
All right,
answers.
All right, yeah. Let's get people. Did you post anything like people ask you questions or no?
No.
Even though I asked you earlier to do that.
No, I was paying attention to other work stuff. I'm sorry.
All right, well.
She was doom scrolling.
I wasn't doom scrolling actually.
Usually.
These little.
I was not doom scrolling.
Yep.
I was not.
All right. Speaking of food, DYU Photo. Thanks, man. He's also, I believe, our patron, and he supports us on Fractured Atlas.
Oh, thank you so much.
He asks, best post-shoot meal.
Ooh. That's one.
I like a mixture of this and KBBQ.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. But I'm okay with this
oh, yeah,
if need be. Because the soup, it's nice. You get to rehydrate. It's hot. You have your vegetables, you have your meats, you know.
So literally the whole rainbow of nutrition.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like that's for us. That's how we work, right? Like I think having, and if you guys, you know, for the people that don't know, especially you know, like for bigger productions, and you're like doing that like, you know, a couple days straight, your diet really isn't that great, you know. So I think having soup, veggies, and meat is such a welcoming post-production party-ish kind of thing. That's definitely. All right, how about let's go back and forth, right?
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Do I have questions? That's a question. Should I even ask like the silly questions people ask me?
Sure, why not?
Okay, here's one. One regret while on a video shoot. I guess that's down the line, too.
That's a great question.
Yeah, that is a great question.
Oh my gosh,
I want you guys to answer first so I could...
A serious one and a funny one? Because I have two situations.
Sure.
I think.
Sure.
Yeah, we could do a serious and a funny one. Actually, do I regret? No. On-set injuries. Some I regret, some I don't. In terms of, okay, like kicking Kage, I'm okay with it. But drop kicking G in the nuts, I kind of regret that.
How's that a regret?
No, he said...
No, I'm just saying in general, like I regret hurting people on set.
Oh.
Yeah. But I only regret to a certain degree because there's some that I'm like, I'm okay with it.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not all on that.
We were filming today, and the whole scene was like,
oh my God.
There's one shot where I'm asking Steph to throw like this prop hammer at my stomach, right? She just refused, like she would just miss.
Like, but it was scary misses though, that's the thing.
How is it scary misses?
Dude, the way she's like wailing it, but there's no control. That means it goes anywhere. From my perspective, and the way you looked at me, you're like, what the heck, man?
Growing up, all I did was martial arts, and that didn't involve any throwing or catching, so.
Then Ange took over, and it's the same fucking thing.
It's funny, I've been on set, and they're like, we need you to throw this. I'm like, can I not? And they're like, what?
Like,
I don't feel comfortable throwing. I can't throw or catch to save my life.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I need to calibrate for mine. Like, I know Steph can't throw or catch. I need to calibrate for my
the
throws
first
and
two
catches.
went. Is this that you're like, oh, like step back, you're in the frame, throw harder.
I didn't say throw harder. I said
I
step
said throw
back.
harder.
Yeah.
I said throw harder because it just looks like they'll float. Anyway, so that's
Oh my God.
Well, how about you? What's your regret?
Hey, I hit 2 out of 3. Okay.
That's true.
I forget which one.
How many did you hit?
I hit nothing. I hit
Exactly.
everywhere but where it
Freaking
needed
picking
to
on
go.
me.
Well, one. It was one of the photo coop shoots. I don't know. They melt together like the certain because we always shoot at photo coop, right? For certain projects. But I guess like I'm really bad with like milk, right? And I know you're lactose intolerant too. So I know there was like an early one where I guess I was like drinking some of the coffee and stuff. But I guess my flatulence was going. So I felt bad, but like we're in the middle of something, so I did like a silent part, but I stepped away. Then everyone was like picking on someone else on set for that, and I was just like, well, I'm not going to be the target for that. But I felt really bad after that, so that's one regret.
I think that. No. Which is okay. You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
That's messed up.
Jenica asked this question: has anyone on your team over trusted a fart while filming?
That would probably.
Evidence.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. That's funny how that.
So that was the one time. Then I guess series one, I suppose it's more like.
Film set confession right here.
But after that, I just learned to walk away now. So whenever I have coffee, I'm just like, okay, let's keep the distance a bit if necessary, right? But I guess series one. I mean.
I have a serious one if you need time, I think.
In general, I guess it's more like just trying certain things on set to help production. Because I know for me, I'm very hesitant at first to really try anything new. And like, I guess, being afraid obviously of getting it wrong and getting like, you know, like, oh, that's not right. But the thing is, I do understand, especially since now that we've done like, say, the Michael J. White productions and everything like that, that it is better probably just to do something, get it wrong, and then just recalibrate and just keep going at it. So
fail and learn, right?
yeah. But now, like, say, with the recent project we just did, like, I got better at lighting because of that whole setup. So I was happy about that. So regret and overcome.
What's up?
You're ruining my frame, homie.
Was I not able to drink these?
We could have passed it.
Oh, yeah. Mukbang, though, you know. It's food.
I think my serious regret is I guess snapping. Like just hitting my breaking point and just snapping on set. Yeah.
Same though.
Yeah.
But there are things that it's really hard being in a head position, and you definitely are giving more to the project, whether you're hired or it's for us or something, and everyone else is just kind of they don't realize how much work it took to get there, like from like pre-production and whatnot, right? All the way to whatever the hell that is, right? Like we're at that point, and people are kind of joking around or whatnot, and it's like, hey, can you guys just help us out? Just can you,
Yeah, because because I've been doing a lot of like commercial shoots or like other people's projects and whatnot, and I see it. There are people that just kind of carry themselves a certain way, and like if it was my production, I would have said something, but obviously it's not, and it's kind of like, okay, the only thing I can do is make sure that I do my part. But it is kind of hard to see when it's like talent is not giving the respect to the production that it deserves.
And I think too, of course I don't expect professionality from everybody all the time, but I know that we are indie, and we do work with people that are brand new sometimes, and they don't realize like, hey, like maybe you don't take it seriously. And that's why usually some of those people we don't work with again, because it shows like, oh, like they're not really trying to grow, right? But at the same time, I even if you're like super professional, but you're an asshole, it's kind of hard to work with you. Like I don't care how good you are. So yeah, that's it. Snapping on a breaking point. I think that's mine too.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Do you have questions?
No.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask.
Okay, well, hold on. On Gunslinger Mary, I'm gonna build off of that. Right? Is there any regret that you had specifically for Gunslinger Mary?
I wish.
Well, it's gonna be both regret and your most favorite thing.
Yeah, because let's go positive.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Can't always go negative.
So, I wish I understood how to. Well, not understood. I wish I practiced more with the voice for when we did the voiceover. Because definitely the way I thought I heard myself doing was not exactly the voice that came out. So that was one thing I know that could have obviously made the project better in terms of a better performance. But favorite part about the project itself? I mean, honestly, it's always like when you put everything together. I just like when you put all the pieces together. That's like the best part of the project. When you just watching you do it, and then obviously just sit back and watching it in the full completion with like staff you and whoever else we have.
But that's
around.
what I mean too, though. Like, you know how it is planned, right? So I did have the idea. I mean, like, if you guys, you know. One, if you guys are Patreon, you guys see all behind the scenes. But like even on our vlogs, you see that Steph and I are already, you know, designing the outfits, what people look like, the shot. You know, it does take a vision.
I think that's my favorite part. It's the costume design.
It is really cool though.
Because like that's something I know that we lack because, you know, that requires budget. But we actually sat down and we're like, oh, we kind of wanted this feel and this kind of like look. And then we were trying to figure out the bad guys. Like, we're like, how are we supposed to do this? Unfortunately, it was black and white. But if you guys see behind the scenes,
it's a colorful.
They're wearing all kinds of colors.
Yeah.
Because don't make sense.
That's the cheapest way we could make it.
Yep.
Right? But still.
You break the toe.
Yes. I kept grabbing it and he kept breaking it. I'm like, fuck it, never mind.
But, you know, I mean, that's one thing. That's why I really do love noir. I mean, one, technically it is a little bit easier simply because of the water, but like you can really just focus on the lighting and whatnot. And I really enjoy the noir genre, and I'm really happy that we got to do it. And
I think it looks great. Comic book feel. Like.
We've done multiple noirs, but you guys would have seen that if you saw the video, what we learned here in 2024.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. What else? What other questions do you have?
Wait, what was your favorite?
My favorite part on Gunslinger Mary?
Yeah.
I think I also learned like when because it's a vertical film, right? Because it was a vertical film, I think we were much more careful with shot selection simply because of how vertical film is a weird framing than it is when you're watching like landscape, right? And because of that, I think we were much more careful on lighting and how she particularly looked on, and the little tiny things that you didn't think that was part of production that would make it look good. Having that gun that actually has like the shells. To me, it's like a little production quality.
It is.
Because like, don't get me wrong, I think, you know, I know it sounds silly, but you have movies out where it's obviously one, I don't think airsoft is a bad thing. Definitely, it's the safest way. You know, people don't get hurt, and I think it's definitely there, right? But there are those airsoft companies that do have the shell ejecting one. They are kind of expensive, obviously, but oh my gosh, it does add. Yeah. It does add
a lot,
right? And ours wasn't even an airsoft, right? It's just a prop gun that shoots ejection, and that's the ultimate safety, right? No one, you know, we're not gonna have an accident.
Nope.
Right? That's what it is. Right? So yeah. Okay, my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Besides the.
Is it your turn? I need to ask questions.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah. Go ahead. You were gonna eat, so I
have more questions. Okay. From Guardian_Knight_222-115.
No shit.
How did y'all start Art School Dropouts? P.S. I love my Asian Auntie season 1 and 2.
Oh,
Yay.
Yeah, this is definitely a Joey question.
That's a good question.
They're hot.
What you just, you know, we forgot quail eggs.
Oh yeah, we did.
No,
We got the tofu instead.
We got tofu.
Right.
These are bombs.
Well, I started with like a group of my friends that were all artists of different medium. You know, one was a painter, one was a digital artist, another was a musician, and an actor actually. Christian Crosby, he was part of.
Oh yeah.
Was art school dropouts, but you know, now he's NBA personality, and he's on VH1 on Wild 'N Out
Yeah.
season 14 or whatever. So please check him out. I love you, dude. I'm very proud of you. Right? But that's how we started. It started off as a blog, and we called. Well, I guess I made up the name Art School Dropouts because one of my favorite blogs back then is Film School Rejects. So I was kind of just biting off of the idea, hence Art School Dropouts. Yep. But I really liked it. You know, it's edgy.
Yeah.
Right? It's
People like it, especially in our industry.
Right?
They're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, we didn't go to art
before Gen Alpha and Gen Z, you know, it was the millennials, all right? We put Z's at the end of fucking words. We thought our shit was cool, you know? So, Art School Dropouts, I don't know.
At least you didn't put Z
I'm
at the
happy
end
you
of
didn't
that.
put a Z at the end.
In the team before that, I definitely did.
Oh, did you?
Oh.
That's funny.
Yes.
Okay.
That is hella funny.
Yeah. Because that's, yeah. Man, right?
But yeah, so that's how our school dropout started.
But we already told our story multiple times. Met Steph. She is a friend
we
of
can
one
always tell it again because you never know who's going to come across this video.
That's true. Okay, so Steph is a friend of one of our older members, our legacy members. Named is Tin. They were classmates in college, and definitely, I think he was like, "Hey, didn't you lead like a female actress? I'm like, we could use them." Oh, she does taekwondo. I was like, okay, can I see a photo? And like on your Facebook is you doing taekwondo. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay, well I guess she must love it to be your profile photo.
Yeah.
Right? And that's how we. There's more.
Well, there's more to it. He hated my guts in the beginning because he had his ex-girlfriend called him, start shit, whatever. So the day that I had to meet him, he like didn't want to talk to me, but everybody else was really nice. And
I wrote a script. It's the first fucking video that you're
it's called
on our
Mr.
channel.
Right Now.
Yeah, Mr. Right Now. The problem with being Mr. Right Now. I wrote the script for her or about her because I need some fucking closure because I'm an artist and I have to suffer. Fuck that shit. I hate that part of me, right? And I need an actress to.
Yep.
It's an over-glorified video essay. Really, that's what it is in the form of a short film.
Yes.
Would that be equivalent of like the what was the freaking the love letter movie thing?
Why do you always do this? You try to like recall something, but then you're
no idea what
trying
it
to
is.
recall it.
The
You
leads-
have no idea
the
what it
leads
is,
are
but you
Asi-
expect him
the
to know.
leads are Asian. They're all girls, and it's like the boys that love me or something like that,
Something like that. Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
That is not like
I've
that.
never seen it, so
That
I
is
don't
not
even
like
know how to.
that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Right.
I mean, I feel like it's in the same feels of like
No.
No.
Did you watch it?
I watched the last one.
You don't even know the
or
title.
the second to last one, I think, because the youngest girl has to.
Okay, I don't know any of that shit. But
Okay.
I've watched all of them. No.
What is the title?
I think it's
Oh my god, both of you.
to all the boys I've loved before or something.
Oh,
Something like that.
never seen it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of.
Okay, the premise is that she writes all these love letters to boys that she had loved before throughout her life. Yes. And then her sister takes those letters, mails it out to all of those boys, and then now she's embarrassed and then ends up falling in love with like legitimately one of the boys
That she loved before?
Yes.
Yeah, but I guess that was like compared to like the intro and the outro, when it's like kind of like the recollection of like her love life and what that
Did
meant.
you watch our video?
Yeah, I thought I
It
remember.
is not. It is not
Yeah,
that.
like that.
It is not that.
I guess I remember it differently. I took something else away from that, I guess.
Well, the bitch is not here, so I'm not salty. You know?
But yeah, so anyways, we met up. He like didn't really talk to me, even though he was like the director, and was like, all right, I guess this is how he is. We were all gonna go out for bubble tea, and they wanted to go to Kung Fu Tea. I was like, fuck Kung Fu Tea, and then Joey was like, I guess he was really heated from that because he was like, what the fuck? This girl just like all happy and cheery, and then she just goes and this is like my favorite bubble tea place. And then we almost got into a fight at Tito, which was my favorite bubble tea place because we ended up going there because that's what I wanted. And
you see a pattern, guys, for this shit. All right, go ahead.
And yeah, this hood girl with her 2 boys try to like start shit thinking that we're cutting in line, and I was like, what the hell? So Joey's like getting ready to throw down. I'm getting ready. We turn around, all his boys are gone. And then we looked at each other and we're like, best friends for life.
Best friends.
Okay. Yeah.
And then didn't you introduce her to the boys? Like, so this is our production manager now?
Oh yeah.
So that's how she...
I talked it. So I was telling Joey, I was just like, hey, I like want to get more involved. I want to like help out. And then Joey's like, okay, yeah, like we'll slowly introduce you to the boys as like the production manager. I'm like, okay. Walk downstairs. Hey guys, so Steph is gonna be our new production. Like what the?
Hey man, I'm taking free help. That's what it was.
Then why say like you're gonna do it slow if you're just gonna tell them right then and there?
Yeah, we walked down the stairs. That was
slow enough.
That was time enough for people.
Like what, 15 steps? Jesus.
It's enough. But basically, you know. But I mean, the fact alone, and that's the thing too. I guess what people don't realize too. Like I think that the fact that we've been doing this for like close to 10 years, and we still hang out as much as we can, you know. And I'm not sick of you. But like, you know, that's good friendship, you know?
Yeah.
You want to eat some more? Okay. So how did AJKick101 start?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had the channel since middle school. I've had the channel name since middle school, actually. So. And
you already had like
YouTube
AJKick.
Yeah, because I was still part of that generation that was watching like Nika Higa, Kev Jumba, Happy Slip, that Filipino live vlogger before. I think she does family vlogs now.
She what?
Family vlogs now, I think, and stuff. But I mean, I guess the whole being a YouTuber aspect, I saw that, so I know I started doing like video essays, which I wish I kind of kept, honestly, on there. I forget what I used to.
You deleted your video
I think I called it Jay's Expressions with a Z as well, or something like that. So that was supposed to be like me talking
Expressions?
about... Yeah.
Like you're an R&B singer or something.
Wait, why Jay's?
Oh, because I guess I like other nicknames and stuff, so I wasn't going by like, it was supposed to be like AJ, but I wanted just Jay's, just to be short, sweet, to the point, I guess, besides doing 2 letters. I made it shorter.
So from Angela.
From Angela to AJ
to AJ to
Jay.
just Jay.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a progression of that.
Just call it at.
Yeah, you just got lazier and lazier by the...
So
that's just what I hear.
Yeah. So I started doing that stuff, and then it would just be like random vlogging stuff that I would do with like my cousins. Like I guess Quest Crew and Jabberwockies was around at that point, so we were trying to do like stupid like dance off shit on there, or like trying to parkour.
The Jabberwockies was influential.
Oh yeah, hell influential. But like
also, I think I watched Jabberwockies when I was in college.
Yeah, I was like still middle school.
Okay.
So yeah, so we did parkour
I was doing
shit.
Backyard wrestling, and one of our intros from my teammate
Oh my god.
was the.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the beginning of that shit.
Oh man.
Okay, anyway. Yeah, keep going.
So we did a bunch of that. Did like random parkour videos that were not parkour at all. Just trying to do random ass like flips and cartwheels and aerials. And my biggest thing was a really shitty butterfly twist that I could never land.
Still though, that's high end.
It was good. It was okay. But it was literally just run to an open field, do a trick. Then it's like, okay, I'm too tired. Your turn. That was really what it was. That was the video.
You had your cousins were also truckers?
No, they were just my cousins, but we had fun. That's the thing.
Oh,
So
there's nothing wrong with that.
So yeah, but then I guess honestly, after meeting you guys, I know I started outside of just uploading other like martial arts bits, because we used to do demo team, and obviously like the parents and everything like that, they wanted like practice videos and stuff on there. I used that as kind of like the catalog of martial arts stuff, which actually you guys can check that out on my Patreon. I think I have like links to like archive stuff on there.
Mm-hmm. But wait, actually, that's a funny thing. Besides the YouTube thing, obviously I know I always wanted to go towards like a filmmaking route, right? So you, besides the YouTube thing, I mean, when did you start doing the filmmaking thing or being part of movies or whatnot?
My first bit was an audition that was through a karate parent that told me to audition for it on Facebook. And that was during the YOLO phase where I was like, I guess you only live once, so I might as well go for it. And it was after the fact that my karate friend Shane at the time, he went to a Buffalo Wild Wings challenge. And he was like, YOLO, I'm just going to do this shit. So he does it and basically just eat as many the full platter of hot wings, the hottest sauce that they have there. And he finished it. So I'm like, you know what? He did it. I'm going to do it. So I just took a ride on that and went
From
to
wings to filming. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Say it. Yeah.
So your friend was basically the catalyst.
Oh, yeah.
To where you are now.
Yeah, surprisingly.
You owe everything to that friend.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to shout him out?
Yeah, Shane Rojas, I hope you're doing well. Also, I hope you're happy with your, I don't know if you're married yet.
Oh, God.
But if you are,
Dang.
I don't know if you are, but if you are, congratulations.
He comes back, he's like, I want to share of AJKick101.
And I hope you're doing your music. He was really good. He was a really good singer, and he had like a punk band and everything like that. And I really wanted him to like pursue that shit.
Oh, yeah, because YOLO.
He had a punk band. He was like really, really good.
Oh, yeah, I have no doubt that he was doing a lot of stuff. I mean, he literally inspired you to go after what you're doing, so.
By eating
we
wings.
know it.
You know what I'm saying, man?
You know what? Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
This goes to show, like, any little actions could actually, like, inspire other people, right?
Even wings. So yeah.
Even wings.
And yeah, so then.
You should try doing that challenge.
Dude, no.
Oh, what happened to YOLO? What?
I know
Why would you-
because I
why
know
would you
my
say no
limits
to
now.
that?
There's a difference. If I didn't know the limit, sure, but I know my limit with that. Spicy
know.
food.
I feel like
Spicy food, no.
there is a thing where when you're young, the YOLO idea makes sense.
Yeah.
Then you get to like your midlife where you're like, no, YOLO is a bad idea, right? Then after your midlife and you realize like, oh shit, I might be dying soon, you YOLO again. Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm beginning to think I should YOLO again. Like, you know what I mean? But your YOLO at your later years is a little more
Strategic, I think. Yeah. It's
Right?
strategic and
Yeah.
I should travel more, you know, like, or I should, I don't know, try the restaurant like, you know, on the other side of town or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more life expansive rather than, I guess, weird party whim. Like, what is eating a bunch of hot wings gonna do for your life? Possibly inspire the next person, but besides that, like, really.
I mean, your friend literally
I
proved
mean-
what it can do.
Yeah, you wanted your move. You changed your life career based
I know,
off this
based off
one
this- yeah.
this one dude eating fucking wings. That's
I
That
want to
he-
meet him.
yeah, Jesus Christ.
And that's where we cut.
Do you want to go or do you want me to?
I will go next.
going.
Here we go. Let's see. All right, this is a good one. From JC in the moment. How was working with Michael Jai White? Dude, Mike is the shit.
He is awesome.
He is one of the nicest, kindest,
Down to earth.
down to earth, like people we know. Like, granted, you know, obviously the Hollywood has different mentalities, right? But he's not like lost in that world where it's like
Oh,
he
yeah,
can't
no.
see how other people not part of that, and she can't see it. And the fact that when we I mean, I've obviously watched them when I was young, and like the fact that when we got to work with them, it's a mind trip, right? Definitely. Dude, I fucking love Mike. He's like super
Yeah.
sweet. You guys have no idea how kind and like caring and thoughtful this dude is.
Like on camera, of course, he's always like that big tough guy, and
Right.
like he may have resting murder face.
No, he has resting murder face. He said that. He said
yes,
that.
he's admitted to having resting murder face, but like
I mean,
he's
was
a teddy bear. Like
I don't think about that.
he's really sweet.
No,
though.
I think he's
Like,
very
he was
sweet. But
Yes.
in terms of the idea, I don't know about a teddy bear. I think he's a bear, definitely.
Okay,
Bear makes
yes,
more sense.
Bear makes more sense.
Right, but
Like he
Yeah,
took
like-
care of us. Like
Yeah.
he invited us into his home. Like
Right.
he gave us an opportunity. Like he found us at a film festival. Asked Joey a bunch of questions and just was like, "Hey,
And
yeah,
gave-
I'm
gave us
going
chance,
to contact you guys." We set up a time. Didn't think anything was gonna happen,
Right.
but like he was just very sweet. And it was so funny. We started off the conversation. We're like, "Hey, we are broke indie filmmakers. We don't have anything to offer you, but we would love to be able to
It's
like
like our
learn
skill.
Yeah, except for like our skill set and like what we were able to do. And he was
We
just
didn't
like,
beg or anything. Like,
well,
you
yeah,
make
I
it
know,
sound like.
but that's how we like, you know, we told him like we didn't have anything, and he was just like, whoa, what are you guys talking about? Like, I called because I want to hire you guys.
Right. Yeah, that's true. He that was like the sweetest. And you know, and he showed us the ropes. Like he kind of, you know, showed us the world that, you know, he gave us the chance to prove to ourselves that the way that we make films, to, you know, at least the methods we have can scale up. That if we had the resources, we would be able to also make, you know, films of a bigger budget. Obviously, there are a lot of
Use the spoon.
Thank you.
there are a lot of intricacies that, you know, obviously you need to learn while working in the industry of that, you know, level. But
he was
Yeah.
really sweet. Like,
and it's not just Mike.
and
Like
he
you,
believed in us.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just Mike too. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
his whole family, right? Like Gillian is like
Gillian's so chill.
He's so sweet.
that's the thing. I feel like also meeting. I'm sure. Obviously, we're all people, right? And I'm sure eventually we'll meet other celebrities, and you know, they might not be as kind, as thoughtful, as caring as, like, you know, Mike and Gil. And oh, my God, dude, they're just really, really sweet people. Like
We're very lucky to have had the opportunity to work with
Yeah.
them. Like, they took care of us, checked in on us. Mike literally just wanted us on set just because he wanted Joey's opinion.
right. But he was really trying to
Like,
teach me stuff too,
Yeah,
right?
but it was
Rest
like
of
it was really nice. Yeah,
you know, yeah.
it's a
So-
trip to like look back at like the behind the scenes, like because we have all of the unedited behind the scenes like ready to go on like our Patreon, and it's I got emotional towards the end when I was like clipping them together because
Yeah.
it was like such a crazy journey.
Right. So, but you know, hopefully more to come, right? That we guys can show you, and yeah, definitely.
But it was
Like
cool.
seriously, Mike is one of the most down to earth, real fucking people I've ever met.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, like, seeing people that through the lens of like a movie, wouldn't expect that, but he's fucking strong.
yeah.
He's fucking strong.
We do have a lot of funny stories
Oh,
with
yeah.
him too. Like
Because we're
he
so
goes up
vulnerable.
to Joey and he's just like, Joey, like kick like by my head.
I'm like 5'4". Mike, you know.
I still like the fact that he's like, sit down or sit down next to me. Now stand up or something like that. That
To
whole
prove-
thing with
to
the
prove the leg
proportion.
length?
Like
Yeah.
he's just all like legs,
leg.
but same size torso
Torso.
as Joey. But it's
Yeah.
just like the story and things that we
And
learned with Mike.
Oh, I don't want to spar with you, Mike. God damn it.
I still think the one we were pre-visiting at the gym, and then music is playing, right? And then he's just randomly popping and locking.
He's just like dancing, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
this
moves.
is such a trip.
Yeah, it's nice to see people as people.
Yeah.
You know, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really cool. I don't want to keep. He's really cool. That's it.
Yep.
Awesome.
My
Yeah,
turn?
yeah, your turn.
Okay, from Tenmomi. Need a kung fu hustle type of vid, but make it good food related, like fighting chopsticks
What do you mean? What? Kung Fu Hustle style.
type of vid,
Type
but
of vid.
make it food related, like fighting chopsticks.
Growing up, I had created a fighting style, a kung fu style. I mean, I was joking, but throughout the years, since I was like a kid, you know, I would piss my Sifu off with it. Cause like, you know, we'd be training, then, you know, we would we wouldn't spar. We would play with the other, you know, other kung fu kids, right? I have a style called bowl and chopsticks, and it's kind of. And I've been building on this like my entire life. Like it started as a joke, but then it got intricate.
We've seen him do it.
It's
impressive.
legit.
Yeah,
It's legit,
It
right?
is legit.
It's a legit kung fu
Low
style.
key, I kind of want him to make a tutorial series on that shit so other people can learn his style, but Joey doesn't want to teach anybody.
What about for posterity? Just have it in the back.
No, I don't.
Oh, dang it.
mine. Oh, fuck it.
What if we want to channel our inner Joey?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Just learn your own style. Make your own shit.
I do make my own shit.
Yeah. Maybe one day, you know what? Like, because there is an old... I think I took it off. On our channel, long time ago, before this group, right? I used to make what I used to call 10-second fight scenes. It's just really quick, whatever, fight scenes or something, right? There was one, but this was during the time... I feel like every time I do something, I'm like getting sick. Because like, you know, like whatever, genetics, right? Yeah. So I made this thing... it's like a short fight scene, obviously, where I do the bowl and chopsticks. Maybe I should just bring that back. Do a fun video, right? And I could show...
Was that the restaurant one?
No.
I mean,
it was like...
Casey requested it.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a full... It's a full, legit, you know, kung fu style. Full shapes.
Oh, dang.
Bowl. Chopstick. It works. I'm gonna... You know, I'll choreograph it. All right.
Oh. There you go, Casey.
So, okay, you're talking about, since as a martial artist, you guys play, like, you're just straight taekwondo. You never, don't know, like, it's just straight kicking, no throwing, no catching, no hands.
Nope.
How about you? No weapons, nothing?
Nope.
Damn, you just went all in with the fucking legs. All your stats are just...
You know, that one's like one.
Oh, just one leg. One single. It's like a line. It's not even.
I mean, we learned like,
no defense, no with hands. So you can't block. It just kicks.
No, we did like nunchucks like here and there, but it's not like I'm proficient in it.
Do you remember anything? If I were to grab Chuck's right now and I gave it to you,
a little bit, but I would have to think about it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That'll be part of the video.
That is funny.
Okay.
It's like a little kid, like. Like that.
As the first form.
No.
The Bruce Lee basic. Over your shoulder, under the armpits, around the waist.
Yeah.
Catch it.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Well, we don't do the whoa. But yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Anyways.
Stop point.
How about you, Ange?
In terms of what, I guess specifically?
Oh, you were.
Yeah, you said you
were about to answer.
Oh no, I meant like I made my own thing, like in terms of like for posterity. In terms of like I put my own.
You made your own thing. What's the thing?
Well, no, just like the martial arts, like tutorials and stuff. That I put
out.
Yeah. How I learn it, how I understand it, how I want to share it out that way, kind of. So I don't know if it helped me. Hopefully, help someone else.
No, but it's like you're American Kempo, right? And you guys have Dungeons and Dragons ass name for your forms,
funny.
right?
Yeah, I call it the overkill system. Seriously.
Right. What the what?
I call it the overkill system, especially for all the self-defense, because it's like you already kill the dude or break the guy's neck, but you still need to like chop him in the bridge of the nose, hit the kidneys, jump on the ribs, everything. Right? It's literally that.
It's like the ultimate double tap.
But
essentially, yes.
But it's not like I kind of get it. Like, you know, if you think about it, like, you know, forms. Yeah, it makes sense. You're supposed to like put moves in particular words. But I get it, right? But it's the fucking names that get to me, right? Thundering Hammers, Dance of Death.
But
Yeah,
don't
like,
you guys have that in like for like kung fu and just like Chinese, obviously pronunciation or like written out, but then interpreted in English, it also sounds just.
Yeah, but we're not gonna call it like I think Thundering Hammers. Like what? Do I get a +4 on my fucking attack roll?
Monkey grabs Peach. Like yeah.
That sounds playful as shit.
We
have the sunflower kick, right? Or like, you know, opening the gate or some shit. We don't have like Dance of Death. Like what the fuck? You a serial killer? Like calm down, buddy.
I guess that's the edgy, like trying to be
Thundering
edgy.
Hammers.
There's flashing wings.
My vicious mockery. You know, guiding bolt.
We have courting the tiger.
Courting the tiger.
Yes, it's for.
You want to date? A fucking...
I have no, like, it's supposed to be a two people grabbing both of your wrists separately.
Oh, you're the tiger.
You're the tiger. So you're
and
supposed to, like...
courting you?
Oh, I don't know how I feel.
You're supposed to grab shit. But the thing is, what it ends up doing, too, is, like, once you, like, kick them off of you, they're supposed to, like, re-attack you again. And so you have to, like, back kick one dude as you, like, freaking stiff arm the other dude, I think, again. I might be remembering it wrong.
But see, at that point, I feel like that's just, like, creative... No, I don't want to say that either, because, like, you know, forms is... I think forms has a place in practice, right? It's kind of like you practice the you practice the you practice the skill, not the drill, right? But I think a lot of people that practice martial arts that never actually do any sparring or combat or whatever, you know, they think that, oh, this is the dance of death, and you like +4 or something, and you know, critical hit or on advantage or whatever the fuck, right? I play D&D, so I'm not making fun of that shit. But what I'm saying is that
Disclosure.
once you do all of that shit,
Yeah.
and then you actually never get to apply it,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think you're just practicing the drill, and that doesn't really do fucking anything for you. Like, do you know, like, there's that move I remember seeing where you knock a dude down and you grab him by the ears and you break his neck, or there's like a form in Kempo like that.
Oh,
American
that is backbreak. It's literally called backbreak.
Yeah, but do you know how much fucking power you need to twist somebody's fucking neck? To kill
Especially
them?
using their ears?
Right.
Like, what the heck?
Do you, like...
I'm
Like,
Yeah, I know
I-
Taekwondo is really boring. It's like midsection, outward form, block with a knife hand.
Taekwondo forms is boring, you're saying?
No,
Is that
the
what you said?
names for like the actual like individual moves.
I mean, systematically it makes
fucking-
sense if you're learning.
I rather
I mean,
have
there's
boring
one.
names, right? Like high block, low block. Then it's like, you know, like I don't know, destroying God or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like,
High block.
But for,
Hammer.
Thundering
Form
Hammers
block.
is this shit. That's
Oh,
the
dude, it's
funniest
funny.
fucking name.
But for-
Give me names. Give me names of forms.
attacking. Wait, shoot. Attacking mace
Attacking mace.
or shield and hammer. That's
I
one.
get it.
Shield and hammer. Falcons of force.
Falcons
That's
of
another.
Force.
That's a fun one. I like those.
Wait,
three.
okay, quick question. As somebody
Yes.
who has like a channel dedicated to martial arts,
Oh, yeah.
why don't you have like, I guess like a merch line of these
Actually-
names with the characters, like Falcons of Force, and use this like.
I feel like that's like
That would be pretty funny,
like
honestly.
SEAL Team 6 type of shit, right? You know? I feel like that's like a
But you know what
military
I mean?
patch.
Oh no, yeah.
I feel like that's such a missed opportunity for you.
Right.
Well,
see, the
Don't
thing-
steal it, guys.
But what I'm
Cheers.
trying to say too though, it's like while I am making fun of the name, like I'm saying, I think ultimately the idea that
Mm-hmm.
like that probably almost goes to like the whole Monk Dojo idea is because it's the drill. They think it's
Oh,
the
yeah.
drill that makes them a fighter. When you don't fight, you don't condition, you don't train, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
And especially, and that's like a really good marketing thing too. Like, oh yeah, you could learn the dance of death. Like, I'm sure that sold fucking like hotcakes in the 70s
It
or something.
probably. Well, I mean, literally the system itself, from what I understand and from what I've researched before, like it's supposed to be a well, not mishmash, but like the best of like boxing and ground techniques. Because like the dude Ed Parker apparently trained like Okinawan karate.
You're talking about Kanji Kempo.
No, I'm specifically talking about like American
Kempo?
Yeah, it's
I
supposed
thought
to be.
American Kempo
American Kempo came from like
was a
stuff from jiu-jitsu, from judo, like in boxing. And, like it's literally a boxing-based system. A lot of the self-defense techniques, from what I understand.
really.
Like yeah.
I thought the whole story
I'm
was
ready for this Falcons of like
Yeah.
Force
It's
or
literally
whatever shirt.
two,
because
kick,
Kempo is
back
te-
kick, sweep, then reverse
Kempo
sweep.
is actually kung fu, but translated to Japanese, right?
Yeah,
I thought the whole history was like a Japanese guy taught a Chinese guy in Hawaii
Yeah,
that taught Ed Parker
yeah.
Kempo, or you so like it's the
Like I said, it's so, but
because
still,
technically
yeah.
I did like Shurinji Kempo,
I just hope you guys want some
so it's not like you know it's not like it's not like I'm not really fully proficient in it, but I did Shurinji Kempo.
Yeah.
So, and it worked because I did Shaolin Kung Fu, and it made sense. Like a lot of there are more emphasis on other things, right? But it's a translation, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. And
But yeah, definitely Ed Parker added a lot more different elements of certain styles because there are self-defense techniques that go to the ground that he took from like
Right.
jiu-jitsu or
because he's the one that
Yeah,
actually coined the American Kempo, or is it what is
Ed
his
Parker is
master?
the founder of American
Okay,
Kempo,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
He is. Yeah. There's branches that went off of it, like Tracy System and some other stuff there, but
shirts, man.
yeah. No, it makes sense.
Shirts.
Thanks, so.
Falcons, of course.
Dude.
Wait, and if it's like a leg thing, it's
I
like a
just did
falcon
that.
on each leg.
It wouldn't because you start from the. It's,
Well, I don't know what the
We don't know what it is.
it's a chop to the neck. You right
We
the
don't know
guy's
what it is.
eye. You push him off
You
of you
what?
as you turn around and you face the other guy that you just chopped in the neck and he's recovering and then he's gonna
I'm
punch
good
you
not
in
knowing
the face.
what it is. I just want the name, like on a shirt.
Then you kick
But
him.
it
back and
like
him.
the idea makes sense. Like I said, like there's snake forms where you like go for like the mouth and you pull it down and shit. Like, so I get the concept. It's just the names. You know?
But it's a straight up fight scene for some of the things. It's kind of funny.
It's a creative one steps, or you know.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
All right. Do you have a question or am I?
I have a couple more. Where do you find inspiration for your next project? So go for you first. Like, if you have your, you know, since you're doing.
Okay.
What fuels the inspiration for AJKick101?
So, for the content that I know would do well, obviously I see things that other content creators have put out, and I'm like, okay, I can see a more my perspective of how I would answer the topic or something like that. So it's like, okay, how do beginners learn how to kick or something like that? I'd be like, okay, everyone kind of does A, B, C, but I like to use, say, like, I don't know, utilizing like a chair to like work on your balance and like, okay, do ground exercises rather than doing just the typical stand up and practice your front kicks like 100 times, like adding those little other details that might not be as widely known or shared to beginners, right? But then there's other times where I'm working on this in terms of like contemplating topics that I don't know if I want to release out yet, because it's very much both introspective and also at the same time like a little bit more vulnerability. And I think those are like the topics that are harder to share in terms of like new content, because there's that balance between like
Vulnerability would mean like, I'm old, I can't swing my left side of my fucking hip anymore, so my kicks are just waist level.
well, I mean,
Type of shit.
It could be something like that. I mean, depending on how you look at it, right? But I think for a lot of martial artists that do try to push themselves out there, especially in content creation space, it always has to be like you're the best, sexiest, strongest, whatever, highest kicker, flexibility, all
Damn, I
this
didn't
shit,
know
right?
sexiest was like.
Well,
a
I mean,
criteria.
Female martial
Yeah,
artists,
that's
that's a
true.
different
Right.
topic, right? But
We see it in men too.
and men too, yes.
That's true.
But yeah, it's kind of the other side of it where it might not get as much attention, or you obviously, there's higher chances of criticism right there. But ultimately, that's the real message you want to put out. So there's always that like fight against, what, should I share this now? Should I save this for later? Should I really think about it? And kind of maturing the topics and whether or not I should release it or not. Because,
Right.
yeah.
Because like, I mean, I guess I'm the creative head, so I guess. But you have had ideas that, you know.
What ideas do I have? All
there's
my
the-
ideas are usually business related.
There's the one that we haven't filmed yet. You wanted to make a fake behind the scenes of who we are as we do productions, right?
Yeah.
And I thought,
Okay, I have a lot of.
wait, hold on. You have some really good ideas.
Yeah,
Shitty Heroes.
that's still a good one.
When we
Now
write
we
that.
still need to finish writing.
Right.
I like wrote the first
Yeah.
like 2 pages.
But I'm saying is like, you know, it's
My
but
ideas are very dumb.
So where do you get your ideas from then? Usually, even if it's business. Like, I mean, I guess, you know, we are YouTube, right? So there is like there has to be some creativity in thinking of business strategies. The way that
I feel like when it comes to business, I try to think in different perspectives. So it's like, obviously you guys are creators, but I would try to think more of like the audience perspective and how it could reach them and just like a lot of those things. But it's also like applying what I already know and the resources that I have that could actually apply to it. So I think it's a lot of like, oh, how can you take already existing ideas or strategies and like see if it applies to different fields or different like areas. So like I guess that's kind of where I go when it comes to like business. Creatively, honestly, I have no idea. I say the dumbest shit, and like you just take those things and you're
It's
like,
funny.
"Yo, it's amazing," and I'm like, I have no idea.
but I
It
think
just
that's
comes out.
But I think that's what it
And
is,
then
though.
he's like, "Oh no, you definitely thought about this." I was like, "No, I did not."
No, there's some ideas. It's like too well thought out.
Was the door idea from something from what she said,
No,
or was
that's
that you?
mine.
That was you?
Yes,
That was
yeah,
you?
that's his.
What was there was other sketches I thought.
The door ideas because we were filming like Lady and you guys were bruised or some shit and I thought it'd be funny. We go to a convenience store where you guys have your makeup on and I
We're
walk
at
out with
Wawa, and we're
right,
like,
and they think I beat them up or something, which I thought was kind of funny. The idea was like, you know, if somebody was like, you know, I ran into a door. Like, what if your boyfriend was a door? You know what I mean? That's the whole the whole joke. Whoa, but before we go on to more questions, AJ Kick, let them know where they can find you and all the other shit.
Excuse me. Yes. Sorry.
What was that?
I had a burp coming in literally just as you said that. I'm very sorry. But anyway, guys, yes. So, hey, AJ here, your friendly neighborhood kicker.
You can breathe also.
Yeah.
Just a reminder. Okay.
Breathing. Your friendly neighborhood kicker over here. So if you guys want to check out all that I do, AJKick101, keep on kicking stuff, you guys can check me out on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Threads, if you guys use Threads, Twitter, if you guys use Twitter. Did I miss any of the
X?
platforms?
X.
X, whatever that is at that point. All AJKick101, you guys can follow me there for any updates and content posting on that sorts. But if you guys want to kind of go into a deeper, oh, I forgot YouTube. Of course, YouTube, please check that out as well. If you want to delve a little bit more into some exclusive content, also more workouts and tutorials, please also check out the Patreon page, patreon.com/AJKick101. And there you got a plethora of kicking material and stuff. Plus, we do also hang out on Discord. So if you guys are a Patreon member, you guys get access to the Patreon only side of the Discord channel where we do cool stuff like chilling, gaming, watching, chatting, chilling. I said that twice. And just that, we're just a pretty chill crew, excuse me, that all have a united by martial arts. So it's like a one big martial arts family despite our distances and stuff. So that's a really cool part about it. But that's really much it. And of course, guys, you can check out the merch on Teespring, teespring.com/AJKick101.
You know, legit, like, during D&D, I cannot say short sword. I kept on saying short or some shit. I couldn't.
Stores.
Yeah.
It's
Okay, keep going.
Anyway.
Anything else?
so that's there, and there's a bunch of cool hoodies and sweatpants, and I love the specifically the sweatshirt and jogger combo. It's kind of like 80s workout-ish block kind of design thing. I love that shit. And it's getting to fall weather if you're here in the
You
East
weren't
Coast.
even alive at any point in the
I know,
80s.
but it looks cool, and I like it, and I wear it all the time during the fall and the winter, so it's getting to that season. Get yours now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's it.
All right, well,
Yeah.
back to the questions.
All right, next question.
And then, like, what, know thyself and shit?
Yes, I
like-
do know thyself. It works in certain situations.
Next question. Oh, from Guardian Knight 222115 again. How did y'all make the fight sounds?
What do you do?
Yeah,
He-
Joey does a lot of
So
stuff.
I've been collecting and been making sounds like my entire like filmmaking career. So that's like about 20 plus years. Like, you know, I've collected stuff, I've made my own and stuff like that. Like I think the first sound
8:15 p.m.
so you're
I don't know why my watch talked to me. It talked to me.
the first time the first thing that I ever had, like a sound pack, was from the game Batman Beyond for the PC. I ripped the sounds off that shit because they were just WAV files. But, you know, from like till now, I mean, if you are looking for sound packs, there's many places to buy on the internet and whatnot, obviously. I mean, one is the things you see on Instagram and YouTube. This guy named Tony Jacks or something. He does resounds for a lot of fight scenes and whatnot, and he has like a pack, and they sound great, you know. But I use our own, you know, like the shit that we made. So our sounds are way different from a lot of the people that do fight scenes on you know, on YouTube or something. So yeah, that's just how I made it.
Sound volleying
Right.
is fun though. It looks like.
Right. Yeah, like, you know, like you sit there and, you know, I'm
Hit
RG
sticks.
and I'm like multiple fucking times to get that, you know, just stuff
I
like
mean, you
that.
might have seen behind the scenes where Joey's just sitting there. He's just hitting sticks at different angles.
That's doing
He
funk.
doesn't need to look at them either.
Yeah, because
Like, is that a shitty power if like you can only do something in a particular situation?
what?
Like,
I feel like this is
it's
a
like
discussion for after.
yellow punch buggy, you know? Like you can only punch something super hard if it's like a yellow punch buggy.
I'd rather have that power than no power at all, right?
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Because just in case that you might need it, you know.
You have another question?
Yeah. Oh jeez.
I do.
As you took a bite.
From Love Food More.
Ooh.
That's funny. I have a question from him too. Is it the same question?
I don't know. I'm gonna say it.
Read it at once. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
How do you balance the shit?
Wait, what? Is he talking about a gimbal or something?
No,
How do you balance this shit?
I don't know. Maybe that's like a very
Life?
It's a deep,
like a deep. I don't know, man. But the thing is, if you think about it, since Love Food Mother, guys, please check him out. Awesome, amazing chef, one of our good chef friends, and hopefully will be part of a feature film that we were planning to do. But yeah, like it's the idea of because how do you balance this shit? Because like sometimes if you think about it, like balance is what, right? Like especially when it comes to food, and like after meeting them, like the idea, my depth of flavor of like tasting stuff, like it changes. It's not just like, oh, it's salty and it's sweet. Now it's just like, oh, you need the salt, you need the sweet, but then you also need the acidity to like around all that shit, right? And maybe that's the whole thing. The more ingredients you put into your pot of life, I mean, I guess it's how you season that shit and make it balanced, right? Shit is deep.
That is deep.
It's depth.
All right, the question that he had over here, though.
Same question? No.
No, it's a different question.
Ah, okay.
What's the hardest choreo y'all done?
I feel like I have yet to push you guys though. What I want to do.
Wing Chun.
Just doing something that's like aside from your style, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that
What made me
sense.
do Wing Chun? I felt weird.
And not for a project for us, is to
Yeah.
teach someone else,
Teach someone else.
teach a client how to do it.
Because if he could teach me, then we could teach the client.
That was nerve-wracking, actually.
Patty cake. Was it?
I wasn't there
Up,
for that
down.
iteration.
Patty cake.
Touch the tummy.
Touch the tummy. Touch the face. Right. Pull back Hadouken.
Did she even know that reference? Or no?
Hey,
She did it. She did it. I know she did it. I know she did it. But it worked.
But it's funny hearing something like patty cake, up and down. I'm like, whoa. I'm sure my...
Hey, it worked.
Hey man, it worked. It's like the whole... It's not supposed to be a master anyways, right? Okay, but yeah, so...
I would say that one. If not any shoot that we had done in the cold.
I was going to say that. That was going to be mine. Any shoot in the cold.
Well, what's the hardest choreo though? It's not the hardest thing to film, right? Like, what's the hardest choreo?
But that is...
What's the hardest and what's the most fun? There we go. Let's separate questions.
Do you have one or no?
Okay, hardest, I would have to say, it's the weight shifts for like a lot of like kicks and shit. Those are always like really hard. The most fun, I would have to say auntie. Okay, most fun, auntie.
Why?
Wait,
Which one?
Combo fight.
Oh, man, we need... I wish we had another shooter. I would love to do...
I would love to do like a team fight.
Well, the thing that I want to do next, right? The ride share thing. We have to get somebody to shoot us.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Yeah. That understands the way that we shoot. All right.
I think we'll be fine. I mean, after doing Mike's thing, I feel a little bit better about like having somebody that can shoot us, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If they know what they're doing.
It's like, hey, this is the frame.
Yeah. They'll understand.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? What's
Fun is the most difficult. That's what the answer
Yeah.
was.
the question?
Which, tongs. Sorry, my bad. Fun is most difficult is between two. So the project which we didn't release yet, that VR film,
Okay.
that's one of the most difficult ones, definitely. Just because of all the coordination and obviously movements in
that is
in
that goes
not exactly.
against conventional idea of how to do a fight scene.
Yeah,
We cannot. I think we struggle when we have to move slow.
it was that. It was like really with making
I
it
forgot
look,
about that. Yeah.
and like making it look intentional, but it's slow at the same time too. So that was always weird. And then obviously just the anatomy doesn't equate to it. Like how do you read an actual punch or no kicks, but like, you know, swings and stuff. But besides that, weapons work. Just because like weapons, while I've had a little minor performance experience, it's not to the point of like say doing it combatively, which again, the whole applying martial arts technique to actual fight sense. If you don't have experience with that, and especially with weapons and like wielding something like in your hand as an extension of you,
Actually,
it looks
my
odd.
answer back. Throwing.
Oh God.
Throwing.
But you know, there are certain things
That's
though.
it. Just throwing and catching. I want to say that is like the hardest part of choreography. It's like, hey, you're gonna throw this, all right, and then you're gonna catch it. Oh man, yeah, we might need an hour.
That's not a lie either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, throwing and catching is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Today we would have. That was the longest thing.
Longest thing.
Having you two like throw and miss every.
And Joey would literally stop and I would just like walk away. Like I think I still kept rolling for those shots, and he would just walk away. He's like, oh, what?
But legitimately, we're trying hard. We're not trying to fuck around. Just saying.
And mind you, I did hit 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
You did.
Okay, which is
But the distance. This is the distance. Like I'm not joking. Like where she is and where I am, she had to throw a hammer at me.
yeah.
Her too. Somehow
I didn't
it was over
calibrate.
there.
I didn't calibrate.
Mine went that way. Like
Literally, you let go and it's right there. The
But it's-
hammer is already
It's
like.
not calibrated yet.
Anyways,
Okay.
weapon work. Okay,
But yeah,
but you guys
weapon
were,
work.
you know, like for the Zorro thing, you guys were pretty you guys were pretty good in the sword thing.
That was after a multitude
Plus
of
the
like,
previous
weapons
that we
work.
did for Mike. You doing the sword thing was actually pretty good.
I didn't do the sword thing.
You did. So
Well,
you did
you
one
did.
iteration of the previs with the sword.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't remember. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So we did a lot.
Yeah.
That was like
It was
version
a lot.
7 of 11.
Usually I'm the one shooting, so I'm always like, I'm not, because I don't do weapons. I could shoot.
You
I'll shoot.
because like yeah, so that's pretty good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Between those two.
I mean, I know we, like, both Ange and I had to learn the choreography because just in case we
Yeah,
want to step
just in
in.
case,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I guess I can't really answer the choreography part too, is because since I'm the one that's choreographed.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like
Wow,
whatever I
real
choreograph, I could somewhat do.
Yeah, that's the thing. So he choreographs based off of what he can do sometimes. And it's
Then I just scale up, like,
he
oh, you're a
scales it up.
kicker. Like,
Because, like, if you guys can kick and punch, you guys can catch and throw.
no.
wait,
We should've
no,
put him-
that's different.
We should have put him on heels to
If
do
I
that
could
fucking
do-
sword fight too, man.
If I could do,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
wow,
Put you
you,
in.
you never did a fight scene in heels?
I did for the sword thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did.
She had to.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
good job. You guys
Yeah.
are awesome. Right.
I
good
would be
job.
fine
You're
with
just-
it,
yeah, you're
honestly.
just- you're-
like,
yeah.
honestly,
Yeah,
they
but-
were like, yeah, you're going to have to put heels on. I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's
got it.
fine.
Me, I'm like,
When I wear heels, I, like, test it out by trying to run in them. And if I can run in them, then they're pretty good.
I was concerned. For me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
And I got weak ankles, too, so.
for a kicker.
She
sprained
sprained
both
both of
my
hers.
ankles.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, when it comes to choreography, like I know it's my choreography, but if I can do the combination of kicks at like hip height, like my waist height, I'm assuming a dedicated kicker could do it better than I can. So that's what I'm saying, right? That seems fair enough, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, like an 85% like
Yeah.
accuracy.
Right.
I think 85%.
You know, if it's at least above the fucking waist.
It depends on the speed
And the
like,
combination
That's
of
what I'm
weightlifting you're
saying.
putting in there.
But that's what I'm saying. If I can do kicking combinations that I plan for you guys at waist height, at moderate, like
Yeah, I feel like
pretty,
for
like
the
this,
most part, I usually are like I think we're both
Yeah.
able to do what Joey asks.
Yeah.
It's just that, yeah, he pushes us,
Yeah, which is cool.
and then the next day it's like, wow, my left leg for some reason hurts
Hell
because
yeah.
he choreographed all left side.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Funnest thing? I feel like the previs is always the funnest. Just because we can be as goofy as we want with previses.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Prevising is always like fun, I think.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike to like actually look at it and be like,
Takes us
I
seriously.
understand.
And to take us seriously too.
He's past the dumb shit that we do.
Yeah.
Right? So definitely we're not, especially with Mike. That's why we love him. He understands the unprofessionality of stuff, but at the same time, it's like, hey, we're operating at like max efficiency here, right? So it's like, do you really need to see me like tape somebody at full blast in the chest? Like, you get it.
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Right?
fortunately, he can translate it. Like, he knows.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
Yeah.
If you're the person you're programming for is a martial artist, they understand, right? Like, and it's a previs. It's like it's a planned choreography. It's not even like, the final idea yet, right? It's like, hey, does this choreography feel good? And if it feels good, then we move on to the next phase. But that's why we could play around with that stuff.
I take it back. Zorro. That was
Take back
fun.
what?
That's the funnest.
That's the funnest.
Like one of the funnest ones, yeah.
Oh, that shit was, yeah.
It was stupid.
It was
stupid.
It was stupid. It was
fun.
fun. That was
Yeah.
fun.
That actually came a lot bigger than intended.
So I'm saying this now, and I think you guys would like this. I do want to sweet something.
Wait, what?
It is that, right?
Wonkaying, Iron Monkey versus the monk.
Oh shit.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, that
Had to
would
make
be.
sure that the tofu didn't go
Yeah.
down the wrong throat, like wrong pipe.
We should. Like, I don't like copying. Like, I don't like copying fight scenes. Like
No,
a
I
lot of
don't
people
either,
there.
but if
I
we
think that'd be
sweet it-
fun. We sweet it.
Oh, I get the.
Yeah. maybe, like, I don't even know if we sweet things. I probably want to get like full out costumes for it.
Oh shit.
It'd be funny.
It would be really funny.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. Yeah, definitely. I think it's.
I would
mad
like to
cute.
bring back our male counterparts.
Oh please. You're the writer director.
We're copying a fight scene.
No, but
There's
no,
no-
the male,
About
the
just
general.
Yeah.
like bring back our.
Bring that guy back.
Yeah.
The Kung Fu Tea guy.
Sponsor us.
Man, I don't want you guys to sponsor us. Get out of here.
Hey, they could. I mean, what if they, like, turned a new leaf and realized, like, oh yeah, maybe we should sponsor these guys and market better.
Hopefully. But yeah.
Never know.
I mean, is that it? Is that all of our questions?
I believe that is all of it.
That's
all I have.
pretty long video so far. I
Yeah.
think that's really good.
Went through a lot of questions.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, definitely. The only thing I ever had last is like, when you going back to Japan, bro?
I'm guessing that's from.
I mean, that is
Soon?
a legit
That was,
question,
that's
though.
one of the other dudes.
Oh.
I hope sometime soon.
Ooh. I mean, not bad. Like, because considering we didn't really post on Instagram for questions for very long, so
Yeah. Thank you guys.
thank you guys.
Let me see. Let me reload one more time. Let's see if there is anything else.
Because then this video will be way too long.
Yeah. Oh, well, good. Then we will save questions for another time. Guys, thank you so much. With that, we're going to go to our outro. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video and listening to our questions and watching us eat. That is my favorite part of the mukbang.
And if you don't like us eating in these, like, Ask the Dropouts episodes, please let us know down
Let
below.
us know, right? But guys, thank you again. If, like I said, if you guys like what we do here on our channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's free for you and really helps us out with the algorithm gods and getting this to be seen by the people that might like our shit, So please share it with the people that you think might like it. And everything else, if you guys want to support us in other ways, please consider buying some of our merch. You guys can just click it on the store tab here on YouTube. If not, please go to artschooldropouts.com. We have everything else there. Also, another thing, you guys can be like a donator to our Fractured Atlas. That's another way you guys support us. Steph, take it away.
Okay, we are fiscally sponsored, so that means that any donations that we receive is a tax write-off for you guys. So if Patreon is something that you're not interested in because you don't care about the perks, but you want a tax incentives, then consider donating to our Fractured Atlas. And companies actually do matching gift donations, so that helps us out too. But also, just to give you guys an update, if you guys are interested, we talk about this every year, but we will be at the HBO Urban Action Showcase Film Festival this year. Unfortunately, because so far it doesn't seem like we're going to be called to any sort of set anywhere, The whole team, all three of us,
Yes.
should be there.
Yeah, now all of
Yeah.
us are gonna be there, and you know.
So we won't have to answer the, hey, where's Joey? What's he doing? What is he up to? Why isn't he here?
I'm working.
He's working. But this year, he's gonna be right there, so you could feel free and bother him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fast off right
Ask
there.
him all
Feel
your
free.
questions
Ask
up
me.
front.
Yeah. That'll be funny. That'll be funny, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's just for us. And how about you, though, Miss AJKick101?
Wait, like, I mean, other than that, just, I'm definitely freezing up right now.
Oh,
I
end
kinda
card.
lost-
Just do
End card. Okay, yeah. So like I said earlier before, I don't know why I blinked out. I'm very sorry, guys. Like I said before, please, if you guys want to check out what I do, AJKick101, and keep on kicking all that sort, please check out the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it, YouTube especially. YouTube and Instagram are like my favorite platforms. But you guys can also check it out on patreon.com/AJKick101 for all the updates and exclusives there, and other workout stuff, materials of that nature. And check out the Discord as well too. You don't have to be a Patreon member, but I do encourage you guys to be a Patreon member because I feel like all the fun stuff's on that side anyway, since we get to talk, chill, chat, workout, whatever may have you. Merch? I said merch? I didn't say merch yet.
Yeah, dude.
Merch
Yeah.
at teespring.com
Yeah,
slash
whatever.
AJKick, teespring.com
Be
slash store
shameless
slash
right now.
AJKick101.
Yeah.
And I think that's really it. Besides that, you guys can just ask me questions on social media and stuff too, and I'm always happy to answer, especially if they're like martial arts related or just like genuine questions. I very much cherish those actual conversations. It's a really refreshing thing being a female content creator online,
Nice.
if it's an actual nice one. So yeah.
Right. Well, guys, thank you again for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.